Welcome back to the Dark Cosmic Universe. My name is Avian Savage. Welcome back to another toy review. If you are new to the channel, you're going, what is this about? Well, here on the Dark Cosmic Universe, we talk about action figures. We talk about playsets. We talk about vehicles. We talk about Pokemon cards. We talk about a lot of collectibles here on the Dark Cosmic Universe. Thank you guys for finding the channel. So appreciate that. If you are new to the channel and you are not a subscriber, I would appreciate you hit the subscribe button. Doesn't cost you anything. So you can get other updates on more videos and also check out my previous videos here on the YouTubosphere, better known as YouTube, with all these other toy collectibles that I've got here. I had to think about that for a minute. Again, if you are not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. I so appreciate it. It helps grow the channel, of course. Check out the links in the description. I have an eBay store where I sell vintage and retro t-shirts and also paperbacks. When I sell something in the eBay store, I recycle that money. I bring it back here to the Dark Cosmic Universe to do toy reviews just like this. Also, don't forget, if you are subscribed, go over and activate that bell icon so you get notified when I upload a video here to the YouTubosphere. Also, I have my YouTube shorts, which are just the shortened versions of most of my videos out here. Sometimes we talk about things that I find in the wild, so you'll have to check out each video. All depends on that. Please do this. This definitely helps the channel. Leaving comments also helps the channel. All right, let's take a look at what is here. Now, currently, this is available only at Target. It is the Spinmaster's retro line, and they're going to Batman Forever as one of their first retro line properties that is in line with the original Kenner figures that were released way back in the 90s. In the front, we've got Jim Carrey as the Riddler. To the side, it is Tommy Lee Jones when he portrayed Two-Face. Back here, we've got a Val Kilmer figure. We'll show that in a second. Chris O'Donnell's over here. Toy Biz Robin. Over here, we have a McFarlane Batman figure. In the back over here, and I can't believe I'm saying it, are my vintage figures from Kenner. So we've got Jim Carrey as the Riddler. We've got Tommy Lee Jones as Two-Face, and the animated series vintage figure as well. We're going to take a look at these. Now, if you're not familiar with Spinmasters has been making a lot, and I say the word a lot, and I mean a lot, of superhero figures, which is really cool. They've decided that it is time to explore some of the vintage lines and let some of the newer generation of collectors find out what we had as kids. So if you're curious how tall these figures are, now they're almost 5 inches tall. So I know I usually collect under 4 inches, but when I was collecting the line way back when, it really didn't matter because I was really, really excited about getting these characters. So let's take a look here. As you can tell, they're very similar to the original Kenner line. And we'll look at each of the figures here. Again, welcoming everyone back to the Dark Cosmic Universe. All my cosmic followers, thank you guys so much for checking out the channel. Really appreciate that. All right, let's check it out first. First and foremost, here is the card art for Two-Face for the Batman Forever line. Now, I do not have the Batman or the Robin, so that means there are two more to find. I have seen the Batman one. I've seen the Robin one, but the Robin one has disappeared since. Let's take a look at the back of the card art. Here we go, Tommy Lee Jones. Now, I'm not sure. I remember the green look to it, and it even has the Batman symbol on there with the question mark around here for Batman Forever. But yes, they did look very similar. I actually have the Batman figure that this one is a representation of. I had to think about that. Here's the Robin figure. Wasn't really keen on this particular version when I saw him. I think this is like the Aqua one or something like that. And then we've got the Jim Carrey one. Very cool. You can pause the video. Here is the UPC. So you can see if your Target has these. Quite possible. All right, next. And again, I'm sorry, I'm suffering with a cold going on here. Yours truly doesn't like to talk about it, but that's why my voice sounds the way it is. Here is the Jim Carrey Riddler one. Very cool. If I remember correctly, the coloration of the figures were similar on the card art, but I'm not 100%. But I do remember the green. I remember the yellow. This is when they decided to go a little bit more relaxed with the funny part of Batman and try to add a little bit of comedy relief into the movies to lighten up the tone. Again, here's the Riddler, which is really cool. And also, here is the UPC. You can pause the video so you can see if your Target has this. Now, sometimes when you show the UPC seal or the code, sometimes a great Target employee will actually see if they have them in the back. If they do have them in the back, they might go and get it. Sometimes they're like, oh no, we checked in the back, we don't have it. They're looking at the person looking and goes, who asked? The guy over there. They're looking at the collectors like, weirdo. That's okay. I like being a weirdo. I love being a comic book collector. It's just who I am. And I'm okay with that. And I know there's thousands of collectors out there. Anyway, let's start it off with the Jim Carrey Riddler figure. Looks really cool. Very similar with the OG one. Now, I'll show you both versions that I have here. And there's the derby, the hat that he's wearing. Let's see if we can get a close-up on this. All right. Very cool. And there's the box. I think that's what it was called that Jim Carrey came up with that would steal everyone's thoughts or something like that. It was an interesting idea. Again, and then, what is it now? Fast forward, we have that really different version of the Riddler that was just recently released, and I'm like, I wasn't feeling it. Jim Carrey did, I think he did a really good version, or, of the Riddler. Let's take a look at the OG one right next to it. Again, Spinmaster's got it close, which is really cool. There are some minor differences, as you can tell. I'll let you guys take a look at it. He's holding the activation joystick, whatever it was, right over here in his hand, whereas this one does not have that. And the arm is bent. This one is straight. But again, really cool. And again, Spinmasters, I think, did a pretty decent job of trying to capture the same feeling. So they do look a little bit different, and I'm okay with that. Let's show the variation here, which I thought was really, really cool. And as you can tell, the figures do look a little bit different. We got a lot of the question marks going on. I like that on both of these. So again, the one to the right over here is the vintage one. And here is your more modern version of it, the retro line. Take a look from the side. And they got it pretty close when they actually did these. I'm not sure if they scanned the original ones and then modified it. And even look, even his loafers, pretty close. They really did go to detail with this to really bring back that nostalgia for these figures. And again, these figures, there are 5 points of articulation, which yours truly enjoys. But really, really, they did a pretty good job, with following the original pattern. And now, mind you, it's not the exact same. As you can look side by side, it appears that the Kenner one, again, from my perspective here, Jim Carrey was a little bit thinner as opposed to this one here, but you're going to get a variation from time to time. So if you are looking for the original ones, at least you'll know when to spot one. So just in case someone comes up to you and says, look, here's the vintage Jim Carrey figure. You can pay a lot of money for this one. It's not. It's the more modern version, which I'm okay with, but very, very cool. All right, I'm going to put him back here. Actually, let's put him right next to him here So you get to see, and you know, even the green on it. So I'm noticing this one's a lighter green, this one's a little bit darker green. So they did the variations very well. All right, here is the Tommy Lee Jones figure. Now he is missing his accessory in his hand, and I'll show you that in a minute. Again, just like Two-Face. So we've got the Tommy Lee Jones side profile. And then over here, we've got the Two-Face profile, sporting a jacket of two different styles, but again, looks really cool. He is missing his accessory in his hand, and we'll show you the original here. All right, and again, they did a pretty decent job. Just noticing, looking at this now, the purple is a little bit darker, so maybe this one is more screen accurate, or close to the screen accurate. And over here, we've got the Tommy Lee Jones over here. Let's get a focus on this, please. Boop, there we go. It's a little bit lighter, but again, very close to the original one, except Tommy Lee Jones had an accessory in his hand, whereas the more modern one did not have that. But we've got that zebra stripe suit going on both of these, which is really cool. I'm thinking probably this one's probably more screen accurate. Can't say 100%. Let's look at the back here. Aha, a little bit different. They did not paint half and half with the back of the coat. Interesting. All right, very cool. All right, I sneezed there. Sorry about that. And yes, thank you for saying bless you. I appreciate that. I'm trying not to sneeze here, but that's what happens. So here's the variant one. Now, I can't remember if they came as a 2-pack and the other ones were single. I think that's what it was. It's been a while. But as you can tell, on the side over here to the, I guess the left side, that we have Tommy Lee Jones looking a little bit different. All right, I sneezed. I couldn't help it. Sorry about that. All right, and that's very interesting that the Two-Face over here, it's got that, oh, that's Seashell's hair. It's got more of the dyed hair, whereas it's not over here. It's closer to his original hair. Different. Let's look in the back. Same thing. Here we go. So that I did not remember as a kid, that the jacket was all the way solid, as over here we've got the two different colors, which is probably more screen accurate to the movie. But again, you could definitely tell with the vintage one. So if you happen to be looking through and someone says, oh, here's the vintage one, he's missing his accessory. No, it was actually, I believe that was molded into the arm over there. So yeah, you can definitely see that. And I think there's just something that they cannot, or the toy companies will not give them, especially Spinmaster. I think it's Spinmaster. They don't give them a lot of their accessories. So I'll just put them over here with the rest of them. You guys can take a look at it. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. Pretty close. And I'm going to say, yeah, I mean, if you don't have the original ones and you want the original ones, definitely, you know, it's a cool thing. All right, so here is my Val Kilmer one. This was probably the closest to the dark suit that they made for the time being. Now, this one, I think, had an accessory in the back here that could light this up. Again, it was more about the fun look for the characters. They didn't go with the whole screen accurate. I don't know why. I called Kenner. I remember as a kid, and I remember the Robin figure. It looked nothing like Chris O'Donnell. And then they wound up making this one. And I said, there you go. That's as close as I'm going to get to the Robin figure that looks like Chris O'Donnell. But again, these are the vintage ones here. And I'm so glad they are still in my collection. And I'm pretty excited about that. So that's it. That's the end of the video. We got to check out the new Spinmaster figures. Let me know in the comments. Again, I was waiting to get the Riddler figure. Oh, was it the Riddler figure or Two-Face? I can't remember which one. I think it was the Riddler figure that they did not have in the shelves. And of course, that's when they had Robin, and I should have picked up Robin and Batman and then come back later for them to do that. But there we go. There are the figures. And again, they scale really well. As we look over here with the McFarlane, if you are looking for a Riddler figure to go with your Batman McFarlane's, yeah, these kind of go pretty close. And here's your vintage Kenner figures over here. And here's the Toy Biz Robin. In my humble opinion, they definitely scale pretty well. Again, even if you're looking for, you know, the animated series figures, however you want to do that with your collection, hey, that's what, you know, that's the whole part of, you know, collecting and finding these figures, you know, whether loose or in the wild, however you like it, or you just happen to go on eBay and go, ooh, I want these figures in my collection. That's it. That's the end of the video. Thank you guys again for hanging out here in the Dark Cosmic Universe. Totally appreciate that. Seashell always says hello to all her adoring fans. She's upstairs saying, it is too cold. Oh, and by the way, just for you guys who are looking, so Spinmasters, they make these small, like under 3 3/4 inch figures. And as you can tell that they are a lot smaller, the normal ones that they do produce from time to time. So you can definitely see how the vintage ones are, how they scale with the original ones. But again, it's kind of cool to have in the collection. I used to say that I have the definitive figure. I'm not going to buy any more. Said that a long time ago, and look what I'm doing. Here we are, which is kind of cool. That's it. That's the end of the video. Thank you, everyone, for watching the video. So appreciate that. We are coming up on 1,300 subscribers. 1,300. We are shy of that goal, so let's make that definitely happen. Also shy on some other goals, like watching these videos. I need to get to that 3,000 hour mark. That would be kind of cool, so I can go and level up on the YouTubeosphere. So I'm asking all my Dark Cosmic family out there to, you can just sit down, you can watch the videos, you can put them on loop, you can watch a whole bunch of them, and we're going to just try to get those hours up so I can see what the next tier is here on the YouTubeosphere, because I want to see what all these other people are getting on there. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Again, thank you guys so much for all your support. Thank you for the comments. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the reshares. Thank you for the reshares. Well, you could reshare it, I suppose. You know, remixing, sharing the videos, putting them on your socials. I so appreciate that. And just tell everyone, hey, this guy likes to collect figures. Check him out. Check out the videos he's got. Check out the shorts. He's got some really cool stuff. At least I think so, in my humble opinion. But again, thank you guys so much. My name is Avian Savage. This is the Dark Cosmic Universe. To my Dark Cosmic family out there, if you are subscribed, you are part of the Dark Cosmic family. You can be a Cosmic Cosmonaut, a Cosmic Comrade, an insane toy collector, a Dark Cosmic Pokemon collector as well. Ooh, you guys got a Cosmic with that. What do I say? Say it loud and proud. From one side of the galaxy to the other and somewhere in between, there is the Dark Cosmic Universe. Thank you again for watching the videos. Thank you guys for all that you do out there. From the bottom of my heart, I will say it till infinity, because you guys are that awesome. And I have to say, I am going to be gloating to everyone. I have the best subscribers in the world. I love it. I have the best cosmic family out there because you guys are part of this universe. Stay cosmically insane, my friends. Keep collecting those action figures. Keep collecting the playsets. Keep collecting the vehicles. Keep collecting those Pokemon cards. Keep collecting all those collectibles. We'll see you back here on the YouTubeosphere, better known as YouTube. Thank you guys again. Stay cosmically insane, my friends, and we will see you soon with another video.